Swadata mpenzi mtazamaji wa UBC, karibu kwa taarifa zetu za leo, ikiwa ni siku ya pili baada ya mwezi wa 3 mwaka huu 2024. Mimi ni Edwin Nyachwara Mobegi, karibu huwe nami kuanzia sasa hadi tamati mwa habari hii. Waziri Mkuu Robinah Nabanja amepongeza serikali kwa juhudi zake katika kuendeleza elimu ya kinadada au wasichana, huku akisema kwamba serikali imejitolea bidii kuhakikisha kwamba nafasi za ajira au nafasi za uongozi kwa kina mama zimepewa kipaumbele. Waziri ameyasema haya huku akipongeza kwamba iwapo akina mama watajitia mkazo na kufanya kazi kwa bidii, basi maisha ya mustakabali wa taifa hili yapo mikononi mwao. Hapa taarifa kwa undani.
This year's 90-day women campaign, whose theme is women economic empowerment, financing, leadership and health. This theme was brought to cabinet and we passed it because you really see that it is very important and it is truly relevant to the programs the NRM government under the wise leadership of His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has pursued over the years to facilitate women empowerment and gender equality. Despite all these achievements, we still have high dropout rates and low completion rates in schools. And to me, this has negatively impacted on our achievement as women. And so I request that fellow women who are here, let us fight to make sure that even the poor can go and attain education in government schools.
What we must realize is that until we have equal opportunities, we can never develop. That one is a fact. We can even take it at family level. If we have a family that only advances one gender and ignores the other, it can never develop at its full potential. The gender that is marginalized will always be a burden to the gender that's prioritized. So it's very important at all levels, at family level, at organizational level, at business level, and of course at national level. So that's what this banquet is about.
And we'll ask the Right Honorable Prime Minister to convey our regards to the leadership of this country, especially His Excellency the President, for all that has been done in this space. But we also acknowledge all leaders at different stages for all things that you have done and kept us going in the last couple of years.
The private sector foundation understands that the cost of capital in Uganda is still high. And while women are very entrepreneurial, access to finance, Right Honorable Prime Minister, is a challenge for women because we do not own collateral. The land titles, the homes are not owned by us. But even if we do, the interests are very high. But it also takes time. So we understand that women need to be handheld and that you need patient capital, and which is we are engaging financial institutions to ensure that they understand that women need patience.
Pongezi hakina dada na akina mama. Wito umetolewa kwa wananchi katika sekta ya ukulima kukaza kamba katika sekta hiyo ili kuongeza viwango vya uzalishaji katika siku zijazo. Haya yamesemwa na mkurugenzi mkuu wa shirika la Harvest Plus Uganda, Sylvia Magezi, ambaye ameongeza kwamba hatua hii itasaidia pakubwa katika kuendeleza viwango vya uzalishaji na kusidisha shibe katika taifa hili. Hapa taarifa kwa undani.
chain actors to be part of it so that they can process food from the biofortified crops, and then those nutrients will go down to the farmers and to the consumers that need them.
You have to have enough fluid in your body so that the breast can easily come. You have to consume enough of the vegetables. You have to consume mukene. When I'm giving health education to antenatal mothers and you talk about mukene, they will all say, nah, but trust me, it is also a nutrient that we discovered that is efficient, that it's very good. It's a nourishment, to give nourishment to a mother for breast milk to come. Now, during times of breastfeeding, there are forms of how a mother can also induce breast milk. Taking warm water in the evening, it can also induce that. Massaging the breast with warm water, so that the lobules where the milk is, they can relax.
All Ugandans have children.
Simba ambaye ni mfalme wa mbuga amezidi kukabiliana na changamoto kadhaa za uvamizi, huku idadi yake ikianza kupungua. Duru zinaonyesha kwamba idadi yake ya mwaka jana ilikuwa 460 humu nchini, idadi ambayo imepungua hadi 320 mwaka huu. Hii ni hatari katika familia ya simba ambaye anategemewa zaidi katika sekta ya utalii na kuinua viwango vya mapato katika sekta hiyo. Hapa taarifa kwa makini.
That we are, as stakeholders, trying to avert because of the increasing human interaction. When I talk of human interaction, in the recent years you've heard of poisoning of lions, you've heard of killing of lions, poaching, and so we need to work together. We need concerted efforts as stakeholders in wildlife conservation to avert those cases. And that's why it's a concern, because when you talk of the lions, these are categorized under the large carnivores in Uganda. And with the large carnivores, a lion is key. We have tourists traveling from across the world to come and see the lion.
Someone as an environmentalist myself, when you look at Uganda's biodiversity, which has both the flora and fauna and then the animal side, we need to look at for all these issues collectively. Because whatever the endangered species you're looking out for, they don't live in isolation. All of the flora and fauna and the forest cover. And then we have the biggest endangered species, which is actually endangering the animal species, and that's the humans. The population is skyrocketing every day. Land is not expanding, and these animals are there. Livelihoods are not changing. So you have to ask yourselves, in terms of the opportunity cost or the benefit cost analysis of trying to leave the lions or trying to inject a huge portion of your budget in protecting this lion. Because recall, the other countries that are good at the lion business, Kenya in particular, that's their domain. I think even if you go anywhere within Kenya, it's the lion. That's the symbol.
Lions or cats generally are very, very, very seclusive animals. You don't easily come across them. They are very exclusive. They have a very, very difficult life because they eat meat, they don't eat grass. And to eat meat, they must hunt. And it is not easy to hunt. It's difficult. And in hunting, they don't need to be disturbed. And even when they go to breed, to produce the young ones, it's not easy for them to breed. They produce kids who don't have eyes. And then later they develop eyes. They are not like a cow which is born with eyes open.
So I do not know if the department or those in charge of this endangered species, if that's our opportunity cost as a country, to inject a lot of money to ensure this is not endangered, given the fact that we need to also control the population that's causing the endangered species to happen. So the population is encroaching on the habitats of these animals.
We have lost a lot of lions in the past years because of human-wildlife conflict. Tanzania alone has 14,000 lions. Uganda has about 320 lions. So we believe we need to restock our lion population. Tourists at times come to our national parks and they are disappointed because they can't see lions.
I think the general concern was breeding lions, and then people seeing a figure, a 10 billion figure. The thing is, it is not a new thing.
So, as World Animal Protection, we call upon Uganda Wildlife Education Center and of course these other supportive agencies, UWA, and the collaborating agencies, UWA and the overall the Ministry of Wildlife, Tourism and Antiquities, to rethink this proposal and really consider implementing conservation efforts that are directing to addressing the underlying causes of why the lions are declining in the first instance, before thinking of, I would say, directing resources perhaps into an initiative that might not be sustainable in the long term.
Huyo ni Simba ambaye ndiye mfalme wa mbuga. Rafiki yangu Agi Maobe anasema kwamba wanawafuata wanyama hao sana pale nchini Kenya. Mimi nitameza kopo la maziwa. Mtazamaji wetu lia tu, nikirudi nitakuongeza habari zaidi.
Fred!
Osmosis.
Freddy! Fred Dollar, my boss, CEO Inojo, the general of generals, the conqueror of conquerors, the first and the final, the sky above the skies, the promised land, the terms and the conditions, the international king crocodile, the source of the Nile.
I don't have money today.
Just take a polite loan of 200k to stock on my shop. The signs and symptoms of success. The bank commander, not the bank teller.
Why hassle for a loan when you've got MTN Momo? We're sorting. Use the Momo app or dial *165*5# for all quick loans. Choose from the different loan options from our partners and get one that works for you. Together, we're unstoppable.
Projekti y'emyoga yetu ya mbere kubanga batubataire sente tukaba tutakunihera kutunga bwangu tubatandikisa obusubuzi obukebuke betu hati nituyimukira mu mpora nitugenda mu maiso kandi kisobozeseza abamu kusasula fiizi no kukora obuntu obw'amaka gaitu obukebuke nk'okugura embuzi kubombekaho obuju nyo hanatandikire zikubakate miliyoni y'emitwalo nkaaga tuli bantu mukaaga
kati naho group twagihandikisa omyoga batuhereza sente kuba zituhire natandika nakozesa mpola kagira nko kukanyama nko kumukureba omudara akubanye n'omwana wanje nasoma ninfunaho renti indya inywa kandi na n'omudara gwanje gumaho ndi kukora nguzire embuzi ibiri naguraho na n'ebintu byanje bishatu mbineyo mu cyaro nibirya
buri umwe na project ye yakukora kandi nisobola obutukwa ntufika kusasula itwe nisasula kurungi.
Unaendelea kutupokea kutoka shirika la UBC, kituo nambari 1 mtazamaji, kinachokupa habari katika lugha ya Kiswahili, na tunatangaza kutoka jiji la Kampala. Vijana wamepewa ushauri kujikita katika masomo ya kiufundi iwapo wataweza kuhudumia nafasi za ajira katika siku zijazo. Sasa vijana wanaojikita kwenye masomo wakihimizwa kujiingiza hasa kwa yale ambayo yatawapea maarifa ya kiufundi ili kukamata nafasi za ajira.
It's not only here, even in Kampala. So let us change our attitude towards work, because Today, we are witnessing these people coming out with certificates, and they're already employed. Many people get out of the university and they start looking for a job. Others stays even more than 5 years. But for you, they can book you while you're still here. And let's spread this message. The government is saying everyone should acquire a skill.
So be very creative, be very innovative, be inventive. Banguralelo ensetambuli ya speed ya wagulu nnyo.
Tikidde abayizi 97 era nga luno lwe lutikira olw'omulundi ogwokutaano. Kozi ekyenkizo omulundi guno tututikidde ddala abaana abakuguse mu kufumba, okubajja, okuzimba, okwewunda, okutunga ekyalaani, enviiri, waliwo abaana abakola emikuufu okwewunda, ate niwabaawo n'abaana abakola craft. Abaana bano tubasomeresezza ebbanga eriwera omwaka mulamba era nga bakola ebibuuzo bya DIT ebya level 1, level 2, level 3 ne modular. Nja okusoomozebwa kwa mirundi ebiri. Okusooka ebikozesebwa mu masomo gano gamba ng'ebyalaani, gamba ng'obuuma obukuba bwa pavers n'ebirala bya buseere nnyo ate nga ffe tuli bannakyewo. Tulitendekera eri obwannannyini ng'enfuna yaffe ntono. Kikyensaba gavumenti. Nsaba gavumenti etukwatireko naffe tuvuganye mu katale k'emirimu. Wakati wane wange efuuse lifa. Ababaka bampeereza abaana, ebitongole bimpeereza abaana, nina bennoonya, waliwo abannoonya, naye obuzibu nti ebikozesebwa.
Ngenda kukola ebintu ebiri unique. Era bwe njogera nze nafunye omulimu, ntungira ddala ebiteejo. Naye bakasitoma ngenda bawanga obudde obutuufu. Okugamba muno ku mawoko 8 ziba 8. Lugoye ngenda lukuwa mu nnaku 2 ziba nnaku 2. Mu koose ey'okusiba enviiri. Koose eyo bangi baginyooma bagamba emirimu mingi egy'enviiri. Naye kisinziira ki ky'osomye era osomeddewa.
Mtazamaji, ukimaliza masomo ushindi unakuwa kwa kila mmoja. Ni tafrija ya waliohitimu. Waziri wa Ardhi, Nyumba na Mipango ya Miji Mheshimiwa Judith Nabakoba amekula yamini kukabiliana na wale ambao ni wanyakuzi wa ardhi, huku akisema kwamba chuma chao kimotoni. Baadhi ya hawa matajiri katika wilaya ya Mubende tayari wametiwa mbaroni, huku sasa wakingoja au kusubiri kuhukumiwa mahakamani kutokana na yale ambayo yanawakabili.
Temusubira minisita buli kaseera kubanga ajja kugonjoola nsonga za ttaka ng'abakola gurupu bali mu mmwe buli kaseera. Abakola gurupu bali mu mmwe naye minisita musiramu muwuuba genda wano okole kino genda. Then where are the institutions? Can I work alone to handle these matters and resolve them? What is the role of the different offices in the district? Baba balina kukola mulimu ki sikutuyamba. Lwaki baba tebatuyamba okulaba nti ebizibu tubigonjoola?
Nanga 22 2017 mbiina wano maama Katama kiri wano kakati abakulu sebo kansala ono minisita w'ettaka okwanga Uganda njagala abaddemu mwami Kasajja oba omufu asobola okusayininga ekyapa. Mama tata sikikyo sikogabe ebyapa ono minisita w'ettaka kimulekere kiniko wanga mama w'ekitiibwa minisita ensonga eno ebadde enkulu nnyo eri abantu bano oba omuntu omufu asobola okusayininga ekyapa.
ekisinza okunnumira ddala abakulembeze okutayamba abantu pa kusawa esembayo nene baza mama n'abakobo okulwana ng'omusajja kulanga gasalidde mu kimuka naye abantu abeyambaza kyenvu ne bayonona ekibiina kyaffe batulimanyi okubanga baagala okugoba abantu ku ttaka nene baza abantu bawana ekikanda lwenzo okubanga bakutte embeera mu mirembe ne babanga
twagula ku bibanja bino ne batandika okutugobaganya naye kakati honorable minisita yazze tusanyuse nnyo honorable tuyambako wano abadde batawanya abakutte bagenze nabo naye tweyanziza nnyo tweyanzege nkutte enkumbi n'omwana wange ngenda okulima ekiboye kyange kiviira ddala wano nga wooli wano kugenda eri ne wajja abasajja babiri Umaru Kigere bayita Umaru Bukenya Kigere ne Wanzagiro Benjamin ne batujjako enkumbi ne bagamba poliisi y'ekikanda ossa abatumi ekizibi kiri batujjako enkumbi n'agala okutema n'agala okutukuba n'enziruka n'ente zange zaali awo n'ensuulula n'aŋŋamba ente ngenda zitema nswalye poliisi ekikole ki ezirye.
Kilicho na mwanzo lazima kina hatima yake, nasi tumefika mwisho wa habari ya leo na kuhimiza endelea kutegea vipindi na matangazo kutoka shirika la UBC, kituo kipendacho kinachokupa habari katika lugha ya Kiswahili. Habari zetu za Kiganda na Kiingereza zitakuja mtawalio katika masaa yanayofuata. Hadi hapo kesho, mimi ni Edwin Nyachwara Mubeki.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Nyati Motion Pictures brings you Tuko Pamoja Ankole segment. Learn about the fabrication of Ankole Kingdom from Nkore, the beautiful village of milk and honey at the detriment of Umpororo